What is up, everyone, and welcome to our 400 star armory opening. Today I'm going to be opening 100 of these character craft stickers, as well as 50 of the missing ring charms, and also 50 of the small arms charms. The reason why I'm opening charms and stickers specifically is because they're currently the most profitable items in the armory, so hopefully we can open some expensive stuff from these. And let's just start opening. Let's just start opening these. So far, not the greatest start. Just getting the blues. I am going to be speeding up a lot of the process because we need to open so many of these stickers. And then the charms is going to be 400 items, actually 200 items in total. So it's going to take a while. And we instantly, almost right off the bat, get the most expensive holo. Okay, this is going well. This is about $5, I'm pretty sure, this holo. And this is what we want to be getting. So starting off strong. We just need to continue getting good items. Now, you might think that it's good that we got a pink, but these are actually really cheap, and they're actually cheaper than this one specifically. So, really don't want to be seeing these pinks, but let's just continue. So far, opened like 10 more of these and didn't really get much, so not really getting a lot of good stuff, but we already got the most expensive holo, so that's something. And we instantly get another one as I say it, though this one is not as expensive, so it's still good though. Another holo, about $1 this one is worth, but we want to be seeing a lot of these, so it's always good to get some of these. And we get another glitter, and it's a pretty nice sticker. I like how it looks, but it's also not very expensive. So we're 26 stars in. Let's just continue opening these and hope we get something good. And we get another pink. We get a foil. I'm pretty sure these are less than $1 though. So again, these are not the ones we want to be getting. We really want to be getting this one, this holo, and maybe the reds. Everything else is just kind of pretty cheap, so should be getting more holos. But we're really not so far. So 30 stars in. Let's keep going. Get another glitter. Very nice. And we get the holo that we want to see. Again, this is about $5, so this really adds up if we get a lot of these. But this is the one we want to be seeing, and we already got 2 of these, so it's really not too bad at all. Let's just continue. I am going to be saving, as you can see, the charms. I am going to be saving these for last because they are the most expensive part of the opening. So far we're just going to be opening these stickers. 55 more to go. So far we have opened 50 of these. We get another holo, and we get some decent stuff, but we're really not doing too well so far, actually. We want to be seeing more of the holos, maybe more of the pinks, although they're not very expensive, but we're not really getting a lot of stuff. But we have 45 more that we can open, so let's just hope that we get something decent. And we get the holo that we want to see, the Taste Buddy, again for the 3rd time. And again, we want to be getting a lot of these. So far, already 3. That's not too bad at all. But I do want to see more stuff. And we get the foil. As I said before, not very expensive, but it's nice to see these once in a while. Really not doing too bad so far, I'm pretty sure. Just keep going, keep opening them, and maybe we get, maybe we get the red even. Another holo. Haven't seen these in a while, actually, so hopefully we get some more of those. We get this one as well. Pretty sure it's not expensive, but again, 2 purples in a row. That's not too bad. 3 purples in a row, actually. Damn. Actually, haven't had that, I don't think. And we also get another holo. Another one of these. It's the 4th one. I feel like that's... yeah. We got the most of these out of all the purples, which is not bad. That's what we want to see. It's really what we want to see, and we get a lot of these. 28 more stars to open, so just keep on going. And we finally get the red. And it being the most expensive one out of this collection. Yeah, we finally got it. We're actually beating the odds on this red because it's supposed to be 1 in 150, but we have opened less than 100 so far. And we got the red. Oh, that's not bad because we already opened 4 of these. And we also got the red. I think this one is like $15. It's really not bad. This opening is going really well so far. I'm actually pretty happy because last time I also profited a lot. So hopefully it's not going to turn bad on the charms. I really hope for that. 10 stars left. Let's see if we get anything good out of these. And we get another taste buddy. Dude. I mean, again, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to open some bad charms. I want to have some luck left for the charms as well. But these stickers are really paying out. Really getting a lot of stuff. Another glitter. 6 left. Get another glitter. Very nice. Another holo. And the last sticker that we're going to be opening today. Let's see what it is. We get a glitter. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good for the last star we spend on these. But now, we're moving on to the charms. And this is the scary part because if we get a lot of bad ones on here, the profit's not going to be looking good, but again, potentially we could open a lot of good stuff and it's going to be great. So let's start off with the small arms charms. Let's start opening these. First one. And we get the blue. So again, because we have to open a lot of these, I'm going to be speeding up a lot of the process. But so far we're getting pretty bad stuff, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to get something good later on. Got 6 blues in a row so far. Pretty scary. Really not getting a lot. 7 blues in a row. 8 blues. Uh-oh. 10 blues in a row. Man, our luck was so good on the stickers, but I don't want to see these charms flop. Like, I want to see some good drops on here. We finally get the first purple, which is actually not even the worst one. It's pretty good. Oh, actually, this one is more expensive, but I feel like it's not the worst, I'm pretty sure. So, finally get the purple after 10 blues. But now we continue getting more of the blues, so that's pretty bad, but we get the purple, another one. Again, these are not very expensive. What we want to be seeing is the AK. But again, at least we're not getting the blues because, I mean, we were just getting too many of them. But we're still getting some. We get the third purple, and again, we still didn't get the AK. We got 3 out of the 5 purples, and we did not get the AK, and we're just getting so many blues. Like, doesn't feel too great, but again, I mean, it can turn around still. It can turn around. And we finally get the AK. That's a pretty nice feeling. Pretty sure it's around $10 for this one. Pretty regular pattern, nothing special about it. Because on some of these you can get rare patterns and they're going to be more expensive. But this one's pretty regular, just the pink AK. But again, finally we get something that's more expensive. So, I mean, maybe it's time to open some good stuff out of these. Don't have that many stars to spend on these. And we get the best pink in the collection. Instantly, as I say that it's going bad, we just turn it around. We got the pink. It feels great because, I mean, look at these blues. It was just looking too bad. We finally get the pink, and it's the most expensive pink. Pretty sure these went up to around $40, so we really want to be seeing these. And the fact that I got the pink, and it was specifically this one, that makes me pretty happy, but we still have like 70 stars to spend on these, so let's just hope we can get something more out of these. Would be really nice if we get a red, but I'm not really hoping for that because we already got the red on the stickers as well. Very nice. Another purple. Another one of these, actually. I feel like we could have gotten a couple more of the AKs, but I mean, I'll take the purples again. Like, the amount of blues that I'm getting out of these is just like too many, so pretty sure we have like 20 more of these that we can open. Let's hope that we get something good. Another purple again. Not the AK, but no, it's a purple is a purple. And we get the blue. We get the blue AK. We get another AK finally. And it's a blue pattern. Very interesting. 90,000. I'm not sure how rare that is, but maybe I get even a little bit of overpay for that. So finally got the purple that we want to see. We have like 15 more that we can open of these. Let's just hope we get something on these last ones. Not really getting a whole lot. 5 blues in a row. A little bit more of these that we can open. Another blue. First time getting this purple. Again, it's not very expensive, but we're almost got the full collection. Actually, we did, yeah. Very nice. Got all of the 5 purples. So maybe we get another pink, perhaps. Or maybe a red. I don't know. Another purple. Man, we're getting actually a surprising amount of purples, but we're also getting a lot of blues, so maybe it's not that surprising. Alright, the last 3 of these charms. Get a blue, get the blue AWP, get the blue Tech 9, and the last one of these is just a blue. Well, it wasn't the worst. It was still pretty decent, but could have gone better, but I'm not gonna complain. But we have another 150 stars to spend on the missing link charms, and if we get this red Howl charm, I mean, we're just gonna be golden. It's really what we want to see, although, again, the chances of me pulling a red are pretty low, but, you know, let's just hope for it and start opening these. The first one we get, just a blue. Hopefully, we get something good out of these 150 stars, because we actually might not make a lot of money if we get something bad, but we get our first purple. A little chicken, but pretty sure it's not very expensive, but again, at least we're not getting just 10 blues in a row. We get our second purple, which is the most expensive one, I think, out of these, but what we want to be seeing here is actually the pinks, and maybe the reds, but again, chances of me getting a red are really low. But we get another purple, just 2 purples in a row. So far going pretty nice. These are pretty decent purples as well, like, they're worth a little bit, but they're better than blues, a lot better. So far, really not getting a lot of good stuff. Really just getting a lot of blues. So far, 6 blues in a row. Didn't even see a single pink so far. So, could be bad, but we still have 100 stars to spend. I'm really hoping we get something good out of these. Get another purple. Very, very nice. But we want to see the pink. At one point, we want to see the pink. We got another purple. We almost have the full collection so far. Just need these cats to complete it. And we get another purple. How many of that in a row? 3 purples in a row again. Still, I don't want to say that it's bad, but, you know, we want to see at least 1 pink. That would be very nice. We get one of the purples that we haven't gotten yet. It's pretty cool. Actually, I think these look pretty nice, but again, these are not too expensive. You know, you could still get better stuff. Again, I'm not complaining, and we get our first pink, which is very nice to see. However, I'm pretty sure this is not the most expensive one. This one should be the most expensive one and the one we want to see, but I'm really not going to complain about getting a pink. We still have 80 stars to spend on these, so hopefully we get something else as well. As well as that, let's just see. Get another purple. Very nice. This one's actually pretty expensive. And another one of these. Not going to complain. Pretty good stuff. And we get the same pink. Man, I wish it was the other one, but again, 2 pinks might be already beating the odds on the pinks, which is, again, very nice to see. We still have 20 of these that we can open. Potentially we could get even more stuff, but the opening is wrapping up slowly but surely. And we get the pink that we want to see. The most expensive pink in this collection. We got the most expensive pink out of the small arms. And we got 3 pinks out of these, which is like just insanely rare. So we are really looking good on these. Again, we still haven't gotten a red out of the charms, but again, considering we're getting so much stuff on these, like, I'm really not gonna complain. It's looking pretty nice so far. We get another purple. And we have 15 more of these that we can open. Another purple. Very nice. We keep getting these ones, but we actually want to see these ones. It's really not bad again, as I was saying. And now we have 30 stars left. 10 of these that we can open. Let's just hope that in these 10 openings, it's going to be something good. But let's just find out. Yeah, just a lot of blues. 4 blues in a row so far. 5 blues. Aw. Give me something on these last ones, please. We get the purple, but again, 4 more that we can open. And the last one, we had a lot of blues. We had a ton of blues, but we got a good amount of pinks and purples. And the last 3 stars of the opening, let's just hope it's gonna be something really nice, alright? The last opening, let's see it. 3, 2, 1. And we get a blue. Well, you're gonna see on the screen how much I made from this opening. Hopefully it's pretty decent profit. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's not a whole lot. It's not as much as it was last time, but again, I got some pretty decent stuff, so I'm not gonna complain. And it was pretty nice. But that's about it, guys. Let me know what you want to see on the channel as well. Maybe some trade-ups, maybe more Armory openings. But this was a pretty nice opening. Let me know what you think about it. And that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. See you guys.